Hey guys, welcome back. Modi 101 here. We are back in the sea, picking up a bit after we left off. So, in between episodes, I pretty much just dealt with my own blood. I basically moved this fluid tank over. You can see it's completely full. I have some stuff in there, and then I made a bunch of the blank slate. So hopefully we can move up to the next level and get working on that. So let's head upstairs real quick. Let's grab ourselves something. There's something I wanted to look at real quick. Let's look in our book and see. Where was all the food ones? Right here. Let's check something real quick. Can we make a lunchbox? We can. I don't see a quest for it. I would normally wait for it. But I think we're going to make ourselves a lunchbox because I think that'll definitely help us. So, and if it's a quest, I'll make another one. It's not a huge deal. So, all right. So all we got to do is get 3 of these, put them like this. We get ourselves a lunchbox. Now, if we bring this over to the chest that has all of our food in it, and I'm actually going to take this out because this gives speed, which I do not like. So I don't want to drink that. But everything else in here should be fine. We'll take this out. Yeah, those will be fine. I don't want to put golden apples in there if I have to. Alright, so if I shift click, there we go. So if we close this and then not click on it, you can see that we have all kinds of different food, and it's all stuff that we haven't eaten recently. So now, whenever we eat, it will fill us up with stuff that we haven't eaten recently. We go over here, shift click it again, and it'll change out anything that that we might have already recently eaten. So maybe that'll help us out a little bit. All right, so let's go in here. We're going to toy around a little bit more with blood magic. I think in next episode, I think we're going to get a little bit more back into the tech side, and then we'll do some cooking a little later. So, all right, but I want to kind of get through this. So what we ran into is a lot of this stuff we needed the next tier altar for. So let's go ahead and grab this stuff. Let's head back upstairs. I want to check something real quick. Elevators. Did I spell that right? I don't know. We'll see if there's any elevators. I'm tired of going up and down this stupid ladder. Alright, so let's go ahead and make ourselves some more just basic runes. I think, yeah, I had a little bit of stone cooking in here in preparation. Yeah, I was prepared. I know, I'm just as surprised as you guys are. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. Wrap this around like so. That'll give us another 10. I'm trying to think, how many are we going to need for? Let's actually grab this and get some more stone cooking in here. Okay. Alright, so the next here, I think we also need glowstone for. So we're going to need 16 of these. I'm going to have to try and remember how to build this out of memory. Let's go down and see if we can get this next tier going, and then I can work on stuff in between episodes. And one of you guys put in my comments the name of the book, and for the love of all that's pure, I cannot remember what it's called. This is going to be a bad idea, but let's do this. I need the chest, please. No, the chest, no. The chest, no. The chest, no. The chest, thank you. We're just going to move this right over here. We're going to just put some of this stuff in here that we don't need at this exact moment. Alright. And this. Okay. Let's pick all the rest of this stuff up so we don't lose it. Move it over here. Alright. So like I said, I got to remember exactly how to make this tier 2. But like I said, somebody said in my comments what the name of that book was, and I do not remember what it's called. At least 42 pages. At blood. I'm sure the book's got to be in the blood magic area. No book there. Just taking my time. What's this? I don't think that's it. May not be the book that I'm talking about, but it might actually be the book we need. Let's go see if we have the stuff to get a book. We'll put it in the blood altar, see if we can get ourselves this to hopefully help us remember how to build this. So I'm going to need... Oh, also in between episodes, I put a bunch more chests over here, and I kind of organize things a little bit better. There's that. Sugarcane, if... Oh, do we have any in here? Or do we make it all into sugar? I know I'm overlooking it. Even if it's in here, I'm not seeing it. Oh, there's some. Cool. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and make up this book real quick. See if it's actually what I think it is. It's either... So there's 2 books. There's one that helps us set up the altar, and then there's kind of the instruction manual. Either one of them would help us. Let's make sure... Okay, there we go. That's simple. All right, so set tier 2. Okay, so if I click on this... Is it like showing it? It's around... The next tier of blood altar is missing a solid blood. Okay. Well, I know that. I need to see how to build it. Alright, so this is the one that kind of shows you how to do it, and I get a feeling... I want to say it comes out 1... Oh, I'm trying to remember. Alright, so if it came out 1, and it's not this corner, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I believe. So let's see if we can build this. I know you guys are probably losing your minds at it, but well, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then not runes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, space, 2, 3, and then I ran out. Let's go get some more stone. Like I said, I believe this is the way we go to tier 2. Alright, so we can get to tier 3 technically, because tier 2 is the one we already have. Alright, there's 19, there's another 25. Let's see what we can make here. There's that and that. Oh, I put my runes down there, didn't I? Let's also grab, let's see. Let's do glass. Let's grab a few pieces of glass here. Okay. So yeah, I don't think we need the corners. And then we need to go up from there. You know what? Let me actually grab some cobblestone to build underneath this. And I know normally you kind of build out I know what Heather and I usually do is that we build out the full structure without the runes in it, and then we just add them later. But I'm kind of just doing this tier by tier. So, all right, let's see how many more of these we can make real quick. See if we can get up to the tier 3. Let's see. So there's that, and that's going to give me another 7. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Let's see. All right. 5. Actually, I think that might be exactly enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2. Okay, and then let's go ahead and grab this cobble. We're just going to fill this in here. Alright. And then if I remember correctly, we're going to have to go 1, 2, I think it's that high on this one. This block doesn't really matter what you use. And then we have to get the glowstone up here. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to lose a little blood by doing this, but I'm okay with that. And then we're going to pick these up. Alright. And then we're going to pop these back down. So there's those and this. And then, actually, let me get a piece of cobble. So right in the center here is where the altar's going to go. So we're going to go like that and like that. And we'll grab these other 6. Do the sides here. And then, like I said, if I did this right, we should be at a tier 3 now. Let's grab this guy. We'll put it back over here. Okay. And then let's go ahead and set this to output push. So that should start pushing. Let's also give ourselves a little bit of the works, if you know what I mean. Let's eat something. Get those hearts going back up. Do a little bit more. Okay. So here's the only way I can think of off the top of my head to kind of do this test. And I'm sure there's a billion other better ways to do this. But I'm going to take one of these. So these are the tier 2 altar or runes. So in a tier 1, you get these. Tier 2, it goes this to this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and throw this in here. And it looks like it's actually absorbing the blood. Now, it's probably not going to have enough blood to switch over. Yeah, it ran out. But I think because it's absorbing the blood, it shows that this is a tier 3 because it's trying to get it to the next slate. So we're going to need... Let's keep eating. You know, we got those golden apples. We might as well use them now and see if we can get ourselves some blood in there. And then we can kind of start looking at the... further, you know, the next level of the chapter to get some more of the different runes and all that fun stuff. So let's go ahead and head down here and do this real quick. Ow, my ankle. Because we need this for the next of the gems, the common gem. So let's do this, and let's get to stabbing. That, okay. Come on. Give me my blood back faster. How's this thing doing? I mean, it's dumping out. I just don't know. Let's see. Let's look at these slates real quick. Alright. So this next one here is the imbue slate. Needs tier 3. Needs 5,000 of the juice. So I don't know how much we actually have in there. Let's look real quick. Let's look in the book. And let's go ahead and see if we can make this a division sigil. Okay. So, let's look that up. Alright, so division sigil is alchemy array. Maybe we can try using this alchemy array. Redstone. We got a rune. We get redstone. And let's go ahead. There's redstone. And here's this ashes thing. So let's try this out. Let's see what happens, okay? So we click that on the ground. And then... Is there like a GUI for it? Or do we just throw the stuff on there? I don't know how this works. Wait, did I just use that whole thing? How does this work? Oh, it's in there. Oh, okay. Alright. Ready? So we do that. And then we click the redstone in. Okay, that tells it what we're going to do. And then do we click this on there? Okay, we do. Okay, alright, I'm getting it. It's got a really cool animation. And then when it's done, it should spit out our division sigil. Sweet, so that was a quest. And now we can click on this and we can see how much essence is that. So current tier 3, so we were right. Current essence, 5720. And then, yeah, I know. And then we got, it can hold up to 10,000 in its current state. Sweet. All right, okay. Oh, that is so annoying. All right, so we got that. Cool. Air sigil. I believe this one lets you fly. Let's see. Let's just look it up real quick. All right, so the air sigil, it's the same thing, but we need this air regent and a reinforced slate. Air regent is 2 feathers and a gas tier with... We can do lesser. Should we try doing that one? Let's do this real quick in preparation. See another apple. Come back, hearts. Alright. Do a little bit. Let's just go ahead and... Alright, there we go. So now we got... And then I think if we click on this now, we can see how much LP we have in our orb. Which is that right there. Perfect. Okay. So let's try and see if we can do this whole, using that ash thing again. All right, so we're going to need a ghast here, and we're going to need a couple of feathers. Now, I don't know, ironically, of the two things, I think feathers might be something which are harder to get. Do we not have any feathers? There we go. Why are they in there? What a weird chest. Okay. Alright, so let's go down here and try this out. Might as well play with it. We only got a few more minutes left in this episode. But we were able to make it. Alright, so, and then lesser gem. So we come over here, and we do this, and this, and that, and this. Cool. Alright, this should give us the air thing. And then we needed that and a reinforced slate, which we have right here. Cool. All right, let's try this out. Let's do this again. This is kind of neat. This is something new to the 110 blood magic. All right, so there's that. Then we do this first so it knows. And see how the picture looks different? And then we take the reinforced slate. We click that on there. All right. It does its little dance. And there we go. Now. Ow. This can pretty much get us to fly. That's what this does. But now if we look, I think we had like 26. Now we're down to 16. So we used 1,000 of our little life juice in here. But it's kind of a cool little early game. I get it. Shut up. I did the quest. I know. All right, we get another one of those things. All right. So let's do this real quick as we round out this episode. Let's go ahead and get ourselves another of the higher tier slates, the reinforced ones. And let's go ahead and pop this bad boy into here. This thing should be darn near full, so we should be able to make this. So, all right, so if we look in the book, right, we wanted to make, one of the quests was to make the living. Well, you know what? We're going to go back even one more. For this, for the common, right? Common Tartaric gem. Okay. Let's look that up real quick. Alright, so common Tartaric gem basically takes a lesser one, block of gold, imbue slate, and diamond. But it takes, and it will take the lesser one. Why did I not make this? Is there a reason? It needs two. See, okay, here's where the issue lies. Okay, this is where the problem was. Lesser, right? It shows lesser. That you can use lesser in there to get it started. And this is maybe something I gotta figure out. But a lesser one, like this one's almost, well, I guess I gotta kill one more. I don't know why I didn't make it. I thought I needed this tier. Okay, so let's see here. So we now have ourselves an imbue slate. So we can now make the tier 3 slates. And then if we look here real quick, let's go ahead and look at living armor. Isn't that what it was called? Yeah. So to make this, we basically just need to use the whole thing, the stuff, and we have to put in a binding reagent. To make the binding reagent is pretty easy. Gunpowder, redstone, glowstone, gold nugget. But if you notice, this is what I was talking about. It needs a common. Okay? So I can't even make this stuff until I'm at least at the common level. And then even with this, I'm going to need to get 400 will, and it's going to drain 10. Now, we're at the end of this episode, so I'm just going to complain for just a moment. I know that when mod makers make mods, they're not really thinking about what mod pack makers are going to do with them. I get that. But when we're in a situation like this where we're not in an actual regular world where it just turns night and you've got mobs everywhere, you know, we actually have to kind of go hunting for them. That's been one of the biggest things, is actually finding the mobs while having some sort of safety for myself. Getting that much will is going to be a headache. I'm going to burn through so many of these stupid swords and everything. So, But that's basically where we're sitting at. So we needed to get to the next tier, and so that we can get different slates and whatnot. So I think we're doing pretty good. All right, guys, well, we're going to wrap things up there. Where did my lunchbox go? Did I put it in that chest? Damn it. All right, guys, we're going to wrap things up here. Like I said, next episode, I think we're going to step away from blood magic for just a bit, because I think there's a little bit more. Where did my damn... Oh, it's right there. I think there's a lot more stuff that we need to do. Like a lot more grind stuff I need to do. I just want to make sure anytime we do something like this that I can kind of keep you guys up to speed. Oh, a paper cone. So, all right, guys. Wait. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comments section. Don't forget, if you want to get your very own Minecraft server, the only place to go is Abe to Gabe, using the link down below, so they know you're coming for one of my videos. Use the coupon codes to save yourself some money. And until the next episode, I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.